Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Loop Track, a movie about a man who goes hiking in the jungle and either sees a monster that slowly kills his friends or he's crazy. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, Joan. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Yes, Joan, I'm going to get... this treat is for later. This is for the next one. I gave you a treat for this one. She's sniffing around. I got it out a second treat for Hollywoke Hot Take, which is on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble, by the way. And she's already... It's too early. It's too early. Just hang tight. So, this movie is about a group of people who go hiking, and this guy keeps seeing something following them. Or following him. Kind of not sure. Eventually, though, it seems to kill the people around him and eventually attack him. But it may be all in his mind. I don't know. I'm not sure where this takes place. He has an English accent or an Australian accent. I don't think it takes place in Australia, but it might. It looks a little tropical, though. It feels more like a Costa Rica or something. And then the creature that's supposedly chasing them looks like a small dinosaur. There he is there. Some kind of apex predator. I don't know. I don't know if he's insane or it's real or what. And the real mystery is, why did they call it Loop Track? That doesn't... All right, Joan, here's your treat. You're not getting one for Hollywoke Hot Take, though. There you go. There's your treat. Loop Track doesn't seem the appropriate name. Unless it's a time travel thing where he's stuck on an infinite loop where they're being killed and he's trying to convince them, and then they don't believe him, they get killed, and they come back. Written and directed by Tom Sainsbury. Also produced by Tom Sainsbury. Starring Tom Sainsbury. I think Tom Sainsbury is doing all the heavy lifting in this movie. I guess that's Tom Sainsbury as that guy. Interesting. Huh. Well, Tom, I'm impressed. I still don't understand why it's called Loop Track. I feel like that's the wrong title, unless it's some kind of time travel thing that I'm unaware of, or that B, it's some sort of reference to the way the creature hunts, like it's hunting on the same track over and over again, and you're stuck on that for some reason because you can't get out in time or whatever. So I would say the first act is he goes away on vacation to this jungle. I'm not sure where. Doesn't say. And he's hiking with some people. And he keeps hearing stuff, and he keeps telling them, and they don't believe him. And at first he kind of dismisses it and says, oh, it's no big deal. Then he videotapes some stuff, and they keep telling him, oh no, you're crazy. So then in the second act, something happens. He really sees something. They really say, no, you're just crazy, dude. Then one of the guys disappears or dies or is killed. Not sure why. And even then, the two people say they're crazy. Then at some point, they get killed, I think. And then it's just Tom trying to survive against the creature. Like, nobody believed him, and now he's the only one left. Like, they actually show these two people. They show the woman, I think, dying, and then the guy maybe dying. And he's just trying to get the hell out of there, and they don't believe him, and then they're all horribly murdered. This guy, I'm not sure if he dies or not. I think he dies first, actually. And then I think he's the last guy, and he's trying to get away, and the third act, it's just him and the creature. And here he's fighting the creature. And the question is the creature real, or was it just in his mind? Maybe it was just in his mind. It might be. I mean, this is a low-budget feature. Just one guy. Maybe he figures out in the end, oh, I killed all those people. I'm the crazy one, doggy. I kind of doubt it, though. It could be that he dies too, and then they find his body, and that's the end of the movie. I don't know. Oh, doggy, you're all wet. No, we just went at WALK, and it's kind of wet outside. Ugh. Joan, here, just sit here. Sit here. Speaking of crazy animals. So, would I see it? That's an interesting question. Now that I know it's starring, written, directed, and produced by one guy, yeah, I might check it out. That to me is a selling point. I don't know about anybody else, but to me, when you got a guy who has a vision, it's such a passion for a movie that he stars, writes, and directs in the damn thing. Now, you might say, well, what if he's not talented? That's a problem. There have been guys who have done that, but this looks very professionally produced. I mean, watch the trailer yourself. The music's on point. It looks like a real movie to me. It looks like a real trailer. So, I got to think this is pretty good, is my guess. I'd be shocked if this is dumb. I think it's at minimum competent. And the fact that one guy did 90% of the work, it seems, I would think he has a pretty specific vision for this story and this film, doggy. So yeah, Loop Track. I think, other than the title, which I don't quite get, but I'm willing to give it a chance. Loop Track. I don't get that. Maybe somebody can explain it in the comments. Let's see if there's a write-up here. I don't think so. No. I wonder if anybody in the comments section. I clicked on the notification because I thought it was a Leonardo DiCaprio in the thumbnail, but it still looks good, and I'll probably give it a watch. Yeah. So the Predator has arrived in Australia. Is it really Australia, though? Does Australia look like that in parts of it? The Aussies are fantastic with this type of thing. They're not too bad. They're not too shabby. So maybe it is in the outback somewhere, someplace where it's not all desert. When I hear the outback, I normally think kind of semi-desert, dusty trail, savanna type area. But maybe this, I mean, it's pretty far down south, so maybe this is a more tropical area of the outback or something. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Squirmy Little Joan, who won't sit still. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. If you can find a more base take, I say take it. I will be at L'Ouverture Books on Saturday from 1 to 3, and then at the Greenwich Artisans Fair from 10 to 4 on Sunday, and then, of course, the live stream where we do it live at 7. Hope to see you then. We'll see you tomorrow.